Good morning. Welcome to the channel. Retired, don't give up. Coffee. Well, we have technicians here today. Beautiful day. And that's why they're here. The thing is, we are now very much in the beginning of the rainy season. If you look at the forecast, it shows pretty much rain every day. Now, we were planning on taking a trip, motorcycle trip this month. We weren't sure where we were going to go. I had a few places that I was interested in seeing. But unfortunately, living in a house of this size, sometimes things come up that change your plans. And one of the problems that we have is in this rainy season, we get an amazing amount of rain. And as you can see behind me, and I'm going to fly the drone and give you some specific looks. Essentially what happens... Oh, somebody cop! Essentially what happens is the rain hits these two peaks, comes down to the center trough, and that creates a lot of pressure of water in the center trough. And of course, if you see the rain that we actually get, it's just, I've never seen it pour more than I've seen it here. So if you look underneath, you'll see there's a downspout, and it's been plugged forever, and basically the water comes out over and it comes down and hits this cement. And of course the cement is, as you see, it's green, it gets moldy, and this is the beginning of the season. So by mid-season, it's a very slippery, dangerous place to walk. So we're going to have Eavestroughs installed. Eavestrough will run across there, it'll down, and it'll run across there and down to the ground. Now, what he's doing, he's going to replace the trough in the middle of the two peaks of the roof, and because obviously it's leaking. Now, what's happened in the past? You can see this basic channel, and the trough is inside there, and of course it's essentially level. So when the water goes into it, it fills up and then it finds its easiest path. But unfortunately, a fair amount of water congregates to this end. And now if the wind, and we did have a rainstorm a while ago where the wind was definitely coming from the east. And what happened, of course, it was literally pushing the water to the end. So very little water could make its way out. And of course it had to find a way out. And what it did is it actually... So you can see the way this V works and across. So that's part of the roof line. Again, design flaw, probably. But essentially the water congregated at the end, and it ended up pouring down substantially in the Buddha room. We're going to fix this. Hopefully that will solve the problem. And we have decided that the new trough will be made out of stainless steel. That's approximately 600 baht per meter. So we're looking at not quite 3, 6, probably 7 meters there. So do the math. Also, once this is up there, they're going to put these stainless steel, well, I guess they're galvanized, these galvanized caps on, keep the leaves and hopefully keep the birds from going into the trough. And the gutters, and they're good sized gutters, but like I say, the rain here is substantial. So the gutters will of course be connected along here and along there. And the downspouts will come down, connect, and then down, and the water will make its way to the plantation. The advantages here is we've hired an actual company that's what they do, Eavestroughs. I mean, quite often you'll hire a technician who's a jack of all trades, and if you get a really good technician, like we did when we did the building of the loft, you could get lucky, but sometimes you don't. But in this case, we've had several people came and measured, and Katai took the extra effort to come and find this company that were specifically trained and supplied this type of service. And that's why we're going to get a quality job, and should last my lifetime, and hopefully Katai's lifetime. And no bamboo ladders. Have to do a little bit of soldering up there, and teamwork from down below. So as you can see, they're moving along quite fine here, quite quickly actually. The trough is almost in. They've got that, and then of course then they'll start on the downspouts, and of course the Eavestrough's going across. It's not very. It's still quite early in the morning. It's only maybe 10:30 in the morning, and they're going to be finished this today, which is very good. It's a beautiful day, and they'll get it done before the rain, and the rain is coming. Well, clouds are coming in, and I suspect it's going to start raining fairly soon. So they may not be able to finish it today. What they are obviously getting is the main trough done, and that would be fine. And they'll come back tomorrow. But again, it hasn't started raining yet. They're doing an amazing job. It's now noon, so we'll see where they get. And we'll go from there. The top part is now done. Now they're putting the brackets to hold the Eavestrough on. Katai had a little chat with Buddha. Says it's not going to rain. As it turns out, she's some pretty good pull.
Northern Thailand.
So the front, they've made the front higher because of the large amount of water that's going to come down. Of course, it could spill over because it does have to come from there. You've got so much water coming from the two roofs down onto that one, and then it has to come across from that roof to this roof. So by the time the water gets to here, there's a pretty good flow. And so they've made this lip higher so that the water doesn't overflow onto the cement. 1 o'clock, they're finished. Awesome job. Like I say, the big difference is this company, this is what they do. This is all they do. So therefore, they make the effort to give us a quality product. They were here at 8 o'clock in the morning, and wow, they got it all done. And well, Katai said she had a little chat with Buddha, said don't rain. Well, it didn't rain. I thought it was going to rain about 2 hours ago. It isn't. It's going to rain soon, but we're all done. Total price for this job was 14,000 baht. I'll show you the breakdown. About a little over 6,000 was labor. The rest was all, of course, material. The main trough up above was stainless steel, and all this here is galvanized so that we can paint it brown to make it match. Ah, thank you.
นี่เบอร์ลาย รายละเอียด
Okay.
ครับผม
Okay. All right. So he's given us the bill with the breakdown, and you know the name of the company is on the bill. I will translate that, and everyone will know. Anyway, so kapung kap.
ไม่ได้เรียกข้าวเหมือนสักคำ
Hey. Well, it certainly looks like we're going to get the opportunity to see how well our new Eavestrough's working. That storm is coming very fast. I'd have to say that's working absolutely perfect. It's not the biggest downpour that we've had here, but unfortunately, we're still getting water from here, and now that it's raining, so we're going to have to maybe get them to come back and take a look at where its water's going over. But for the most part, before it was leaking all the way along here, and here it's just leaking there. But the trough itself is working perfectly. You can see where nothing's overflowing whatsoever. But this is a little bit concerning. Now this is a heavier downfall than we got last time. They came back, they added splash guards on either side, and they added some screening. So, you know, it's still leaking at the end, but I think that's more from where the rain hits the end and works its way underneath. Over here, it's dry. So, you know, 14,000 baht. Not bad. They're curving the pipe, and I was able to walk by through there. I think money well spent, and it should keep the cement from turning green and being very slippery and dangerous. Like I say, we're in the rainy season now. It'll rain like this. Not necessarily every day, but when it does rain, this is what it usually does. And then we get a few days of sunshine. Sometimes we'll get 4 or 5 days of this kind of rain. This is Thailand. This is now the rainy season. Till next time, bye for now. And remember, don't give up.